Hi, I am so happy to be back doing a Facebook Live. I've really missed doing it, even though it was only 1 week that I missed it. Welcome to my chat on chakras. We're going to discuss a little bit about what it means to open, unblock, heal the chakras. Like, these words seem to be used interchangeably. How do you know what means what? So we're going to dive a little bit into that tonight. And before we begin, I would just love to settle in and connect together with a nice couple of breaths. So if it feels comfortable and safe to do so, go ahead and close your eyes, no matter whether you're on this call live or if it is after it is complete. Take a nice deep breath in and release. And let's do one more just like that. In. And as you release the breath, just imagine any areas where you're holding tension to just flow out with the breath. Maybe wiggle around a little, shake out those tight areas. And settle in to this space together. It always feels so good just to shake out the day. Shake out the day. Okay. And here we go into chakras. So the first thing I want to do is to just remind what the chakras are again. And our chakras are energy centers within our body that help to regulate the energy that is flowing within, without, around, and everywhere around our body. So these chakras, they govern that energy. There are 7 major chakras in our body, and those are the ones that we're going to be focusing on as I go through and create the e-course and over these next few Facebook Live videos. Today we're just going to talk a little bit about what it means to work with your chakras. As I mentioned before, you hear the terms opening your chakras, healing your chakras, clearing, releasing. What does it all mean? Yay, you're welcome, Amanda. So happy to see you here. Hi. And feel free, as I'm discussing all of these terms, to go ahead and ask any questions that you have, and I will get to them throughout the Facebook Live event. So we're going to start with opening the chakra. What does it mean to open your chakra? Well, your chakras are intended to be open. It's not that, hi Jenny, great to see you too. It's not that the chakras, when we call them closed, when we say that they're closed, it's not that they're shut down, because you need to have that energy constantly moving. When we say that they're closed, it means that they're constricted and they're not flowing in the manner that they should flow in. So when we do the work to open up our chakras, whether it's one of them, a couple of them, or all of them, and by all of them, I'm really just talking about the 7 major chakras. There's a lot of minor chakras throughout the body, but we're really focusing just on the 7 major Hindu chakras. So opening up that chakra allows for any blocks that are within the chakra to move through the chakra. And that's ultimately what we're looking for when we're doing any work with the chakras, is to move any blocks and any challenges through the chakra. So opening up the chakra is what's going to help to do that. Unblocking. What does it mean to unblock your chakra? So I already mentioned that sometimes our chakras do get stuck with blocks within them. Unblocking is a way of, well, let me go into what a block is. A block is a subtle energy that inhibits the flow of energy throughout the chakras. So unblocking is going to be removing that, almost like a pipe. You know, if you've got, it's a clogged pipe. At first, you know, it's flowing, and then it gets a little bit slower, then it gets a little bit slower. And that's what's happening with the blocks that go into our chakras. So once you have one block there, I mean, it can build up and really clog up those chakras. So when we unblock, we're looking to open up the chakra, move that block through that chakra, and I'm making this kind of a motion because your chakras move in a very circular motion. So it's gonna, that block is gonna move through it to be able to be released. Releasing the blocks also allows our true self to be freed to operate uninhibited within each of those chakras. So that's a really exciting thing. That's what we ultimately want, right? We want to be able to live freed of any limitations. And these limitations all show up within our chakras. Unblocking is also often called releasing, clearing, cleansing, or healing your chakra. Any one of those are all interchangeable. They all mean the same thing, just working with those blocks and getting those blocks out of the path of energy in your chakras. The next thing we're going to move into is balancing. What does it mean to balance your chakra? So the chakra is a vortex that moves in all directions, and it's throughout it's within the body, outside of the body. So balancing the chakra means that for all of the different sides, you want each of the sides to mirror each other, front and back, side to side, top to bottom, in and out. We want all of it to mirror each other and to be in perfect harmony. And so balancing a chakra means just to bring those chakras into harmony. And that doesn't just go with each individual chakra, that goes for multiple chakras, because what happens with one is going to affect what's happening with others. So you, let's say you are working on balancing your heart chakra. Well, part of that balancing is going to be balancing the throat chakra, which is above it, and the solar plexus chakra, which is below it. You want them all working in harmony with each other. So that's going to be balancing, or another term for that that's interchangeable is aligning your chakras. Balancing or aligning your chakras. The last thing we're going to be talking about is called attunement, or another word for this is charging the chakras. Attunement or charging the chakras. This is calling a chakra into its optimum state. It involves clearing and balancing the chakras, and then activating and amplifying the energies within the chakras. So it's like this super boost to your chakras to really get them pumped and primed and flowing in optimal state. And I mean, when we're talking about this optimal state, I'm talking about enlightenment here, people. Like, we are enlightened being when everything is in alignment and when everything is attuned. Most of us will not reach that in our lifetimes. However, it's an amazing feeling to have that moment if you ever work with an energy healer that can really help to attune your chakras, because you can feel the rush of energy that just flows through you, and you feel a little bit invincible there for a while. So I highly recommend just playing around with that, and if you've never worked with an energy healer, to check one out and see what that's all about. That is the extent of what you can do with the different chakras. And if you have any questions about any of that, hopefully I was able to clarify for you what it means to have all of these different terms that are associated with working with and healing your chakras. I'm so super excited to present to you guys something that I have created for this coming week and through the next couple of weeks, and these are group coaching sessions. These group coaching sessions I'm so excited about. They're going to be intimate sessions that will be at a deep discount to my regular coaching sessions. So rather than paying $99 for a one-on-one session, it'll be $50 for these group coaching sessions, which will have a maximum of 4 people at a time. And what's so exciting is that in these group coaching sessions, I intend to let each person know that's on the call which of your chakras are blocked. And then we're going to review how we can begin to heal that chakra and clear that chakra. And then also I'll be able to take a call, a specific question from each person within the group that is something that you're really struggling with, something that you're stuck on, and just dive into and do a little coaching around one individual aspect that you're working with. My phone keeps shutting you down. I'll have to listen again. That's quite all right. I will definitely be saving this video for you, Mom. You'll always be able to come back to it. So group coaching sessions, I'm going to be hosting 4 this week, 1 tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 1 on Wednesday at noon or 12:30. I'll post it below. I just have to verify on my calendar. Another one Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and again another one on Saturday, which will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm so super excited about these group coaching calls because as much as I love one-on-one coaching and is so important for the really vulnerable work to be done, group coaching calls are so powerful because you're connected with all of this extra energy, and we really work to support and encourage one another. And it never ceases to amaze me that anytime I've ever been on any sort of group coaching sessions, whatever question one person brings to the table, often 90 to 95% of the time is going to be something that relates to something every single other person on that call is working through. And it's amazing how we get divinely guided into these calls, the exact call that we're meant to be on, the exact call that has the information that we need to further ourselves. So I'm really excited to dive into that and to work with the energies in a group coaching session. I'll post down below the links where you can get a little bit more information about these group coaching calls, and the information is on my website. I'll post the link to that. I'm trying to think if there was anything else I had to share with you this evening. If you have any questions while I'm thinking about this, please feel free to ask. I'm excited to dive more into a Chakra E-course. As you can see, my tapestry that I've got up now, ready for the videos that I'm going to be shooting. And now I'm just blabbering because I think that I'm finished and I have nothing else to say. Maybe I got to be working on this throat chakra here. All right, if you have any other questions, feel free to link them below, just post them below, and even after the call, I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And so super excited to get as many of these group coaching sessions in as possible before mid-September, because then I will be out of town for a couple of weeks doing a couple of really great uplifting events. So I hope that this served you well and you enjoyed the talk on chakras, and I will be back to share more coming soon. Have a great night.